kind of combat that sort of fatigue that we get into when we do kind of run into these challenges a lot?
Yeah, that's a great question. And I saw that a lot with my team, just with the ambiguity and a lot of things with, the merger, there's a lot of things happening there.
Um,
And there's a lot of moving parts. And so, in some cases, things are like, all right, it's a little gray area. And so what we would do as a team is we would always keep, we'd have one-on-ones every week just to keep the mood a little bit livelier. Like, look, I understand this is tough. Like,
yeah,
this is not best case scenario. There are some obstacles that we have to overcome here, but we are a team. We are working towards this. And usually it was myself and another manager talking kind of behind the scenes, like, hey, here's the issue I see. Can we combat this somehow? But yeah, I think just making sure that you keep it lively because it does, to your point, there is burnout involved. It gets
yeah,
old after a while. But just recognizing this isn't probably the way it should be done, and things will get better. And yeah, we just got to overcome this one piece. Once we get through this hurdle, once we accomplish this milestone or this phase, let's move on to something else. But let's work our way through it.
yeah. It gets tough sometimes, especially when
Yeah.
you're, I know at Ultimate Software and UKG, there was a merger that always creates um lots of things and
Yeah.
even things that you can't even predict. But then there's other things that happen, you have new things or change. I think change happens more frequently now than what we've ever
Oh yeah.
experienced.
Oh yeah.
And that constant change, it just creates a lot of exhaustion sometimes.
Yeah, and I think too, coming on as a new leader, and I can think from experience, coming into a role where the folks that are reporting to me have more experience within an industry than I do. I think that sometimes that causes a lot of anxiety too. It's like who's the new guy? Like does he know what he's doing? But yeah, I think yeah, to your point, change is always a little tough.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It can be hard. It can be hard. So what have you so you hate to always bring up like